Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a very different affair in that we are going to do a Season 1 wrap-up of Once Upon a Time. I've reacted to Season 1 in its entirety and have begun Season 2 on the Patreon. And as of writing the script, yes, there's a script this time, the last episode of this season will be posted next week. In this video, we're going to discuss my overall feelings about the show, and then we will be re-reacting to my top 5 favorite scenes of this season, which was very difficult to narrow down, but I managed to do it. I considered re-reacting to a scene from each episode, but that would be a very long video, and I don't really feel like editing that. So I do think 5 scenes is a good compromise. As for how I feel about the first season, I love it. I absolutely adore it. There's something genuinely magical about it, and I believe it would still be there if you remove the fairy tale element from the story entirely, because it's some combination of the actors' performances, their chemistry, how solid the writing is, and the world building. So you wouldn't even need the magic of the fairy tale world in order for this to be a magical show, because it is just the way everything comes together. It just feels so seamless in the season because it's complex, yet it comes together in a very seemingly effortless and natural way. There is no element of the overall plot that I feel is in any way out of place or forced to fit a desired ending. It felt very real. And for me, that's the most surprising thing about this show, because it's based in this far-fetched, fantastical universe, yet it still feels plausible and real because the characters do. It is so incredibly easy to get invested in the show because the actors do an incredible job of selling their roles. It's a rare thing to get such a large recurring cast this good, where everyone puts in the kind of performances that makes it so easy to believe. And honestly, out of the entire season, I only have one criticism, and that is that I don't fully embrace the relationship between Rumple and Belle. But that's the only thing I can even think of, really, to say negative about it. And even within that particular episode, the show referenced the questionable dynamic in that relationship in a very self-aware way that I do appreciate. So even though I'm not fully on board with that relationship, I appreciate the way they chose to handle it. If they had not acknowledged that, I would probably feel a lot more negatively about it, and I really don't, because of the fact that they acknowledged it. And I can even see it's a positive thing that Rumple is still capable of feeling love at all. So even within that relationship, there are important character developments that I appreciate, which just goes to show you how complex and good the writing is. And I don't think I can honestly do any sort of season recap without mentioning how glorious the costumes and sets were. They were beautiful. It was just stunning. I love the costumes. I talked about it excessively, the costuming. I loved it. And the majority of the special effects were great. There were a few hints here and there of maybe a lower budget. What comes to mind is the scene between Maleficent and Regina where they fight, I think, in the second episode. That had some questionable CGI elements. But overall, I'd say very little of the special effects seemed dated or anything like that. Overall, they were very good. I think that overall, the special effects were impressive. I'm going to take a stand and say that Season 1 of Once Upon a Time is one of the best shows I have had the privilege to experience. It knew exactly what it was from jump. It knew the kind of story that was going to be told, and it did so magnificently. A lot of shows fumble while they find their footing. This one did not. It came out of the gate swinging, yanking at the heartstrings, right up to the final scene of pure magic swallowing the town's clock. It is a damn near perfect thing, and I enjoyed it immensely. And I'm so glad to have taken this journey with you all. This show has been a roller coaster of all emotions, and absolutely incredible one. And I loved being able to share the experience with you guys. As of writing this script, the channel actually just ticked over to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just so thrilled and happy. I'm just really excited about that, and just really happy with the way the videos are going and the way you guys are enjoying the content. It's been wonderful. And someone asked if I was planning to continue this series because they did notice that the Once Upon a Time reactions haven't really brought in the same amount of views as some of my other series, like Lucifer and Buffy in particular. And the answer is yes. I'm going to continue with season 2 edited on YouTube. I can't make promises about the long-term future of this or any series, because if a show jumps the shark and I lose interest, I am not forcing myself to sit through a show I no longer enjoy just for views. Views are just not that important to me. My time is more important to me than views. I want to put out content that I genuinely feel proud of and that I enjoy, and that's the feeling I still get from making Once Upon a Time reactions. So they will continue for season 2, definitely. Beyond that, it really depends on if I'm still enjoying the show. But as long as I'm enjoying the show and you guys are enjoying the reactions and I'm still enjoying the entire process of making the videos, we're going to just keep going with Magical Mondays. View counts be damned. Because, like I said, the views are not the most important thing to me. I have chosen the 5 scenes, and I believe we will just get into the re-reaction. I am very interested to kind of go back and watch some of these scenes again, particularly the earlier ones, because, it's been a while since I started this series, and I just want to go back and take a look at the beginning and see how it started. So, alright, let's get into the re-reaction. And some of the scenes I have chosen are sad. And I'm hoping I don't cry. I'm hoping that they've lost the ability to make me cry, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This will be kind of fun because I don't entirely remember which scenes I picked, so guess we'll find out.
You seem to have taken quite a shine to you.
Yesterday was my birthday, and when I blew out the candle on this,
Look at Regina's face there, in her
I
eyes.
didn't have to be alone on my birthday.
Mm.
And then Henry showed up.
I hope there's no misunderstanding here.
Oh, she's good.
Miss Swan, you made a decision 10 years ago. And in the last decade, while you've been, who knows what you've been doing, I've changed every diaper, soothed every fever, endured every tantrum. You may have given birth to him, but he is my son. No, you don't get to speak.
Right there.
You don't get to do anything.
That's when she lets the mask slip, right there. She sees
Do you
it.
know what a closed adoption is? It's what you asked for. You have no legal right to Henry, and you're going to be held to that. So I suggest you get in your car and you leave this town. Because if you don't, I will destroy you if it is the last thing I do. Goodbye, Miss Swan.
Oh, I love the camera here.
Do you love him?
The way it's panned around, it was great.
Excuse me?
Henry, do you love him?
What's curious about this is she
Of course I
does love him, so she's telling the truth here. She's not lying. But Emma chose to stay anyway. So that's curious. That's interesting. Okay, on to the next scene. Oh, yes, of course, of course.
You can show yourself.
I love you, Robert. I think this is the scene that really just made me fall in love with Robert's portrayal of this character. I liked him from jump, but...
That curse you gave me, it's not working.
Oh, so worried. So worried. Like Snow and her lovely new husband. They paid me a visit as well.
What'd you tell them?
The truth, that nothing can stop the darkness. Except, of course, their unborn child. All curses can be broken. Their child is the key.
He's so just wickedly
Tell me
playful.
what I did wrong.
Or playfully wicked, not sure which.
There's a price.
What do you want?
I want comfort. I want a good life.
Fine. You'll have an estate.
There's more.
There always is with you.
More than you know.
Should I ever come to you for any reason, you must heed my every request.
Mm-hmm.
So long as I say, please.
God, he's great.
You won't remember any of this.
Oh, well then, what's the harm?
Deal.
He's so good.
You need to sacrifice a heart.
Sacrifice. I think I did that last time, too.
Do you think a horse is gonna do? The heart you need must come from something far more precious.
Tell me what will suffice.
The heart of the thing you love most.
What I love most died because of Snow White.
Is there no one else? you totally love.
Your mother did it, Regina. God, it's intense.
How far are you willing to go?
As far as it takes.
And please stop wasting everyone's time and just do it. You know what you love. Now go kill it.
Yeah. That's the scene, dearies. That is the scene. Okay, what's next? Yeah. The scene when she really starts to embrace being the Wicked Queen.
You are
Evil
most
Queen.
certainly the fairest of them all.
Thank you, dear.
I hope for my wedding day I will be as beautiful.
I'm sure you will be.
Yeah.
I know you and Daniel will be so happy together.
What?
I just knew your mother would let you marry him. When she knew how happy
No.
it'd make you,
See, it was pure.
she would do anything for your happiness.
She's just a pure soul, and she was tricked.
Did you tell her about me and Daniel?
Yes.
But I told you very specifically not to.
I'm sorry. I just didn't
Oh,
want to
she's
lose
so
your
hurt,
mother.
too. Regina right there is so hurt.
Like I've lost mine. Are you mad?
Man, that look in her eyes and her face and everything, the acting there was just incredible.
No, I'm not mad at all. You were just trying to help me. However, I'm not marrying Daniel. This dress is for your father. Daniel has run away. What I had with Daniel wasn't real. You see, that's the thing about love. It can come in the most unexpected places. We're going to be a family.
We are.
That's right. I'm going to be your stepmother, and I couldn't be happier.
Me too.
Ugh.
Snow,
Oh, that bitch. Get out of here. Forgot you were in the scene.
ready for the journey, and we're heading to your castle first thing in the morning.
God, I hate her.
You're both going to love it there.
And she popped up at the end of one of the season 2 scenes that I was watching. Yeah. So I know there's more of her.
Well played, dear. You're learning. I am so proud of you.
You awful woman. I'm proud of her for being terrible.
That steed with snow on it didn't go wild on its own, did it?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Look at her. She admires it. She's starting to admire.
I should have let her die on that horse.
And there she goes, embracing the hatred. I'm noticing as much as Regina makes me angry, she's in all my favorite scenes. Oh, she's not in this one, though.
Where are we going, boy?
This one's going to be hard to watch, I think.
What kind of world is without magic?
A bad one.
A better one.
Oh, I'm already starting to cry now it's coming. Let's get the tissuvers ready.
No, I don't think I can!
We have to go through! Papa! It won't stay for long! Let's go! It's the only way we can be together! Please!
I can't!
Rumple, let go.
You promise! Don't break our deal! Papa!
Oh, and once he realizes, and the regret is just so sad. Just absolutely heartbreaking when he starts digging at the ground.
Bay! No. I'm sorry, Bay! I want to come with you! I want to come with you, Bay! I want to come with you! Bay! Bay!
You know, he gave in to being afraid for 30 seconds and then just loses his son forever. That's really sad. Okay, here we go. This will make me feel better.
What happened? Did he fall? Hit his head?
He ate this. I think it's poison.
Did vomit? Any convulsing or
He
disorientation?
took a bite of this and then he just collapsed.
The boy is showing no symptoms that would suggest neurotoxin.
But what else could it be?
What else indeed?
He's gonna be okay though, right?
Now we just need to
Yes.
stabilize him.
I already told you everything. Do something!
But I need something to treat.
This is the most I've ever liked Dr. Whale.
It's like
Like magic.
Every story in this book actually happened. Goodbye, Emma. You should know more than anyone because you're in this book.
Find us.
And this look, and her anger in this scene is so good. Just
Where's my son?
right there. Just the change. Oh, that's good.
You did this.
When she says that apple turn you gave me, he ate it, is so good.
Did this! How are you doing? Stop this! My son! It's because of you! That apple turnover you gave me, he ate it! It was meant for you!
Incredible.
What are you talking about? It's true, isn't it? Yes. I was leaving town. Why couldn't you just leave things alone? Because as long as you're alive, Henry will never be mine. He'll never be anyone's unless you fix this. You wake him up. I can't! Don't you have magic? That was the last of it. It was supposed to put you to sleep. What's it gonna do to him?
Magic here is unpredictable.
Sweet goodness.
And he does, but you bring him back, Emma. You save the day. You save everybody.
There's one other person in this town who knows about this. Who knows about magic.
Mr. Gold.
Actually, he goes by Rumpelstiltskin.
I love the look on her face, too. It's so good. I managed not to bawl, but I did tear up a little bit. But yeah, that will kind of be the wrap-up for Season 1 of Once Upon a Time. If you joined me for the entirety of the season, I just want to say thank you. It was wonderful sharing this with you. I so much enjoyed this season. Just Season 1 was wonderful, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the second season offers. So, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like or a comment. I do appreciate that. And, you know, you can always subscribe for more, especially if you want to follow Season 2, which will be happening pretty quickly here. I think I'll just roll right into it. I don't think we'll take a break. I think we'll just keep going with this next season. So, oh, and you can also check out the Patreon if you want to get all the uncut, the full access to the full reactions. So, you can see all the stuff that didn't make it into the edited version. Otherwise, I'll just see you in Season 2. Okay, I'm Jessie Nebulis.